One of the most important steps in buying a home is getting pre-approved for a loan. Today I'm sitting down with my colleague Michael Glick. He is a mortgage broker. He's been in the business for 30 years. He has a wealth of knowledge, and he's going to explain to us what the pre-approval process is, how we get started, everything you need to know about getting pre-approved for a loan. Enjoy this conversation between Michael and I. And what even is pre-approval? Can you explain that a little bit?
A pre-approval is an underwriter who is somebody that's going to actually approve your loan. I help you gather all the documents. Once we gather all the documents and I review it, I then send it off to an underwriter who reviews everything. They review your income, whatever debt you may have, whether it's car payments, student loans, credit cards, anything that shows up on a credit report. So what we need to do is we need to figure out the maximum amount that you can qualify for based on your income and your debt.
I want us to talk about the loan pre-approval process for the most common conventional loans that buyers would be using when buying a home out here.
The basic thing when you're looking to get pre-approved is you need to make sure that you have all your documents. And the documents that are really necessary to have in a pre-approval are, if you're a salaried or hourly wage earner, we need your last 2 years W-2s, your most current 30-day paycheck stubs, along with a copy of your federal only, all pages of your last 2 years tax returns. Those are the things we need for pre-approval. So it's always important to gather those items and have those handy. And basically once I have that, or we're able to review it, usually within a couple of hours, I can come up with some numbers, tell you the loan amount you can be approved for, and then we go over and strategize in the best way for you to actually purchase a home. But that's really the beginning process, and it should be, because before you sit down with somebody and have all those numbers, you really don't know what you can and cannot afford. A lot of people have the misconception that they can only afford a certain amount, and sometimes they can afford a lot more, sometimes less, and it's all based on budget. The first thing I usually do when I talk to somebody is they may say, I'm interested in a home, the home's $1 million. And I ask them, what is the maximum amount you're comfortable paying per month? And they'll give me a number. And when we calculate that, sometimes, let's say they tell me it's $7,000 a month. Well, on $1 million loan, the payments, everything, may or may not be $7,000 a month. They could be more, they could be less. We need to find out what that particular price range is that you're qualified for and that your budget allows you to do.
When should somebody seek out pre-approval?
Probably the best time to look into a pre-approval would be when you have an idea that you're going to be wanting to purchase a home. Don't wait. The reason why I say don't wait is because if there's a home that comes on the market and you want to see it, in this market especially, most realtors are not going to show you the home without a pre-approval. You want to make sure that you are in fact pre-approved for that particular home. And the other thing is that in today's market, it's very competitive, as everybody knows right now. And it's real important to be able to act on it in a hurry. Because if you're pre-approved and you see that home, boom, you're actually ready right then to put in an offer.
Do you have any additional tips or information that you think homebuyers should know when it comes to getting pre-approved?
Absolutely. It's important also to have a pretty good idea on what your credit scores are. There are certain sites where you can get freecreditreport.com. I believe you're able to get one time a free credit report so you have an idea. However, you really can't get a true score because when you're actually applying for a home mortgage, what we do is there's 3 scores that we get, and they check everything, your background and everything. Those 3 scores are the ones that really count.